Freshly woken up, barefaced, you know what time it is. Let's do a little makeup and creative chat. Here's the thing though, I don't know if I can be asked to do my makeup today, but I really want to talk. I really want to chat in like a setting where I like do something. Because I feel like the ones where I just chat, I like set for them to be like really serious, and like I don't feel like being serious today. So I might just do like gua sha and like style my hair. Maybe eventually I'll want to do my makeup. I don't know. Well, either way, a good makeup starts with a good base. Let's get the products out. What am I gonna use? I'm never this serious about skincare. Okay. I'm gonna use I'll use this cream, which is the thing I use as my moisturizer. It's actually meant for eczema. I had a chemical burn on my face one time, and this is what I used to heal it, and it healed great. And I kind of just used it ever since. My skin just got really used to it, so that's what we're doing. I'm actually gonna get changed out of this because I'm gonna get really warm. Alright, let's fucking talk. Cause bitch, I won't lie. Bitch, I've been struggling this week. I don't know what it is about this week, but like it's like I've been struggling to the point I got my tarot cards out. Like, bitch is struggling. Cause what I'm struggling with is this week I have this weird ass obsessive feeling with Tate McRae. And I love Tate McRae. I'm a huge fan of her. I love the music that she produces. Like, music hits me hard. The vibe that I get from her. I think she is such a lovely person. Like, what I get from her from, like, interviews and stuff like that. I think she is, like, the coolest person ever. And, like, you know, a person that really deserves to be a pop star type of thing. Like, I love what she does. But something is really making me hate her. Like, really making me hate her. And obviously, it's probably because of jealousy. But it's, like, a weird one this week because I've had this sense of jealousy over pop stars because there's a part of me in like an ulterior universe that wants to be a pop star, but I don't. And yeah, I've had this feeling before, like it's normal, but it's like something about it, like Tate McRae in particular, because there are like loads of people that I'm jealous of. Loads of people that I'm jealous of and their lifestyle and their journey and their skill, but I don't have this obsessive feeling like I have with Tate McRae, and I don't know what it is. And it's been genuinely driving me insane. It's been driving me insane because I've been really struggling the last few weeks to really figure out what's my purpose? What is my purpose in life? What is my mission? What is the thing that I want to bring for others? What is it? What is it? And yeah, there's something this week that keeps bringing me back to Tate McRae. And yeah, it's just been eating me alive because the thing is, I don't even know if I want to produce music in the sense, like, I don't know what it is particularly about Tate McRae that I don't like, because I broke it down. I'm like, okay, is it her lifestyle? Yes and no. I love the fact that she gets to do something that she's really passionate with, create something that people absolutely love and do that for a living. But I'm also aware of the downsides that come with being a pop star, and that downside is like my biggest fear ever, and it's the only thing that has ever stopped me really, I don't know, pursuing things fully in the way that I want to publicly, just because of the fact that I'm so scared of like being followed, stalkers, paparazzi, lack of privacy, all that stuff. So I'm just like, in a way, but also like, no. And it's just like, is it that she produces music? Not really. Like, I've made a video on here where I like made music and tried to go into it, and that was fun, but I don't have like a drive for it. Like, I really don't. It's not something like, I don't have the skill for it either. I may have some like musical ideas and stuff like that I would love to produce. Like, that would be insane if I could, but I don't have a drive towards it. Like, I really don't. I find it more frustrating, if anything, actually. So it's not the music part, and I was just like, is it the fact that she became so successful at such a young age? Partly, yeah. But then it also brings back that it's just like, there's so much that comes with being that famous at such a young age. I don't think I would want that. So then I'm just like, well, what is it? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. And then I'm thinking that it's just like, isn't more of my like potential? Is it more that it's just like, I know that I could be something like that? Maybe it's like the potential of going that big, but in something that I'm really passionate about. But then again, I'm not really passionate about everything. I'm good at things. And the closest thing that I have to my purpose is shifting perspectives in people and like influencing people and helping people. I feel like that's the closest thing to my purpose, but I haven't found a way that I want to do it. And the thing that I find it with the most is poetry, where I have that such satisfying feeling. I feel so lifted myself, and it's a thing that I get really excited about. And I've said this so much before, so I'm like, okay, why don't I just do poetry then? Why don't I just do it? Why don't I just do poetry? And there's a part of me that's just like I really don't feel like rushing this whatsoever, which might be a good thing, because I feel like everything else I kind of rush because there's like a subconscious part of me that just wants to be successful and just wants to like finally live a stable life and make an income and, you know, whatever, all that stuff. But I don't feel that with poetry, and I'm not sure what to take away from that. Like, obviously it's a very good thing, but there's a part of me that just has no urge to share it with anyone right now. Like, it's like I've mentioned that I want to create a poetry book eventually, but I'm like in no rush whatsoever to do it. So then I'm also still even more confused. So I'm just like what do I do? Like, it's just been Scrabble in my mind on a loop. And then I also go into questioning that it's just like, why is this so important to me? Why is it so important for me to be successful right now? I am like in the best position in my life right now. Why do I have this sense of like needing to be big in my life? What is it? Because I'm genuinely at such peace. Because for a while it's like, oh yeah, to prove to other people that I'm not what they think I am, and that I'm much better and stuff like that. And obviously we all want to be successful and stuff, but I'm just like, but I've gotten so over that lately. Like, I'm at such peace with where I am, like with other people's perspectives and my own self-esteem and stuff like that. Like, I've got like, this is the best position I'm in. So it's like, why do I still want it? I don't get it. Because I'm just like, maybe this is like a subconscious calling for me to maybe go into music, or like, I don't know what to apply from it. And I was just getting so like riled up in my head about it. I actually decided to, you know, have some devil's lettuce one night, and I was just like, you know, I really need to take myself to a real spiritual place, and we need to do a reading. And that's what I did. I did a reading, and trying to remember what all of the cards were, because I asked questions like, what is it specifically about Tate McRae? The first one was like, what is it specifically about Tate McRae that I'm bothered by? Is it her success story? Is it her lifestyle? Is it her ability? What is it? And it gave no clear reading for me from that card, but the closest thing I got from it is her mindset and her skill. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then there was one more card, I actually can't remember what it was, and then there were two cards where I remember that it's just like, okay, where do I go from here? What action do I take here? And in both cards, it showed me, I think one of them was Two of Cups and then the other was Two of Wands or something like that. And it was like just both of them being balanced. Then I'm just like, you're not really helping me. Like, it's just like, I'm trying to decide between the two. What am I meant to do? And then when I like read deeper into it, it's just like, either decision will work fine. And then that's what got me really thinking that it's just like, you know what, you're actually right. Like, it's just like success in particular, but also in a way passion and purpose doesn't really just happen. It's something you consciously choose. If you want a successful career in a specific field, it's an active choice. It's an active choice. And that's the only way you get it. That's the only way you get it. You will be successful in any field you go into as long as you put the work into it, as long as you choose to, which seems really obvious, right? But I think because I'm just so surrounded by everyone's success stories, I'm just like, I think I just kind of forget like the amount of time and effort that actually goes into becoming successful or anything. And then I think that's why it clashes so bad with like my perspective of success, in the sense that it's just like, or at least my own sense of success of, you know, I need to get it done quick. But again, I don't understand why. So I was thinking about it, and I think the closest thing I've gotten to as to why do I want to be successful so bad is because I'm starting to realize my drive is not towards becoming that thing and to become successful and to get there. My drive is not to be there. My drive is to just not be here. And that is a huge difference. And I had a situation like that before when I was making my butterfly art, where I was realizing that it's just like, I don't even want to become a successful artist. I just don't want to be the person that I am here, like right now. I don't want to be the kind of person that is like everyone else here, not in like a I'm better than you type of person, but it's just like when you live in the city that like, or even in the country, like when you live in the UK, you're constantly surrounded by miserable people, truly miserable people. And I just wanted to be to a point where it's just like, I didn't see myself as everyone else here and doing everything else that everyone else is doing here, which is like miserable. But I guess there is always a subconscious part of it that it's just like everyone wants to be a little bit famous in some way and wants to be admired and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if that also comes into play. But I'm just like, I'm much more driven by getting away from someone rather than arriving somewhere. And I think that's a big issue and a big block for me, because I'm just like, I have no true drive to be anywhere. Like, I more kind of adapt myself to what would be the most successful thing of the thing that I like. Like, I'm starting to realize, as much as I enjoy art, I don't know if becoming an artist is like my passion. I think I just see it more as a thing that is just like, oh, it's something I'm good at and I know I can take it somewhere. It's more just kind of like that, rather than I'm really passionate about art and it's something I want to do all the time. And, you know, I don't get that really from art, which is why I've been having a bit of like a wishy-washy relationship with my art. And I think that's what my biggest problem is, because there are so many things I could easily do and be successful at, but I'm not driven by any of it. I don't have a drive. But then I'm also just like, there's a part of me that is just like, well, there's no one specific way that, particularly when you're a creative, there's no one specific field that you're just like your work specializes in. What I mean by that is, like, a lot more comes into, like, for example, if you're a pop star, a lot more goes into being a pop star than just making music. Like, a lot more other opportunities come into it that doesn't even involve you making music. It's more about connecting with people. It's more about, you know, I don't know, like, for, like, a lot of actors, they work with so many charities and stuff like that. Or, as an artist, it's not just you making your own work all the time, it's you working with brands and stuff like that. Or it may be, like, raising awareness for certain things. Or, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's never just black and white, you're only going to be doing this type of thing. A lot more comes with, you know, a lot more opportunities come with being a creative and stuff like that. You're never just stuck to just doing that one thing. So maybe I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like stuck with this one idea of what that certain career would bring me. And that intimidates me, because I'm also just like, I need things to switch up. I can't just be doing the same thing all the time. But it feels like I have to, because that's like my niche. So I have to. So maybe just be like intimidated of my idea of what it is to be that kind of person. That makes me feel limited, because I also have this like weird sense and fear of having to sacrifice a lot for doing a certain career, that it's just like, okay, well, if I pick to do this career, I'm sacrificing the potential of this career. Which is also just like, I am allowed to do like multiple things at once. Like, it is okay to do multiple things at once if I choose to. I don't have to settle on one singular thing, which I always feel like I have to. But then also, like, it's just so many different thoughts and perspectives and like philosophy and everything at once. I'm just like, okay, hold on. Like, I'm just like, where do I start? What do I do? I'm just like, yeah, so conflicted, because there's a subconscious ticking time bomb in the back of my head, which I'm getting a little bit more like realistic about, that it's just like, it's my own sense of wanting to be successful type of thing. But I'm also just like, I don't know how to get closer to it, because there's a part of me that I'm just like, Clara, you have a good thing going with your art, and you also have a strong feeling about your poetry. Just do it. Just do it. Just reach out to people. Just do it. This is also the very beautiful thing about the careers that I want to go into. I can stop whatever I want to. I can stop whenever I want to. And me getting hung up by like wanting to have one specific thing is going to postpone everything. Like, it's like, you're okay to discover new things that you might want to do and experiment if, you know, this is the direction that you want to take. That's fine. But at least do that whilst you're doing the thing that, you know, has something going for you. Because during this like blip that I've been having, I've been making no art. I've made no art. Because I'm just like, I'm just not in it. And obviously, like, I'm not saying that I always have to do my work. Obviously, if I'm not in it, I'm not going to. But like, I'm just like, it's like this weird feeling I've been having the last like few weeks. It's like this like weird ass feeling that I've been, you know what, I'm really craving a coffee, and I also can't be asked to do gua sha anymore. We're gonna make a coffee now, so is it fine? Like, what is up with my voice? Like, I think I might be going through some kind of like spiritual rewiring or something of some sort, because it's like, hello. Because it feels like I'm constantly, like, that's what I was feeling at the beginning of the week. Like, I'm constantly shifting in and out of my actual reality and my successful reality, which in this case has been me being a pop star, right? It's like I've been shifting in and out of it all the time, which is the thing that's been getting me so overwhelmed, because I'm just like, because it almost just kind of feels like a punishment every single time I like shift in and out. Like, it's like a punishment that is just like, this is your reality and this is what you could be doing, but you're not doing it, so, you know, type of vibe. Because it's like, just like me performing and then me coming back here when I'm like, have no sense of adrenaline in my life. So then I'm just like, okay, do I like learn how to make music and start, because like if I was to produce music, I know what kind of music I produce, but I'm also just kind of like, this is gonna take a while, and it's something about things taking a while that I can't let go of. Like I actually can't let go of. Like I can tell myself that it's like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like obviously if things are worth doing, it's gonna take a while, and like rationally, like I can rationalize it in my head, but I don't feel I'm just like, I need this now. And it's like, I really shouldn't. And I think the minute I can let go of that, it will make this process a lot easier, and maybe I can actually pursue music and something, because I've had this weird like calling to music in particular, but I have no actual like feelings around music. Like I'm not particularly driven. Like I just think for a while it's just envy. Like it is actually just purely envy, but now I'm starting to think it's a lot deeper than that, and that's where it's confusing. It's like, on what level? Maybe it's like, maybe this is like the universe telling me that this is my calling. Maybe this is my calling. Maybe I have a secret gift that I just haven't unlocked, and it's in music. Maybe. No, because I think it's normal, like particularly when you're in your 20s, to have your life sorted more just for the like financial stability of things. But I also have that now. Like I'm working 2 jobs that pay me more than enough for me to survive and, you know, actually live as well. Like, so I'm just like, what am I... That's what I'm trying to make out of it. Because I always mention it, like, it's the sense of wasted opportunities, and that I'm going to look back on my life and regret it for, like, the choices that I didn't make. And then I'm just like, okay, well, if that's the case as well, then just do all of the things that you want to do. Because I know for a fact the regret of doing something is a lot less intense than the regret of not doing something. And that would be a true missed opportunity. Because whilst I'm here stressing about a missed opportunity, I am actually missing an opportunity to do something. So you know what? I'll probably do it before this video is up. But I'm going to post my first poetry video today. I'm going to post my first poetry video today. And I'm also going to buy Ableton. And I'm going to practice making music. I'm not going to give myself any sort of thing of, you know, I need to produce this song. Just like, no, I'm going to experiment. I'm going to learn about different instruments, about samples. I'm gonna maybe focus on chord progression, because I know I'm really shit at music theory. So I'm gonna learn about it, and I'm just gonna take it easy. It's just getting familiar, having a base. Do something about the feeling that I have, because I think it's getting to this point where it's just like, you know what, I don't actually need to have it figured out. Because if me trying to figure out is just postponing all of this, where like I know rationally the best thing to do in this situation is just to do it, then don't have it figured out. Don't have it figured out. Because I'm just getting triggered now. I'm just getting triggered and frustrated. And if I just think about it deeper, I'm just not gonna do anything. So I'm just gonna post it today, which, you know what, fucking mortifies me. Mortifies me, particularly poetry. Like when it's just me and my poetry, I love the way I'm able to articulate things through my poetry. I'm really, really proud of it. Genuinely, I'm so proud of it. But when you're surrounded in a world by, you know, particularly on the internet, which exposes you to prodigies and people who are just so much more clever about the way they use their words and able to express things and stuff like that, it is so scary. So scary. And I also have some people that watch my YouTube channel as well that I know, and I'm just like... There's a lot of like vulnerable things that I talk about as well within my poetry. Like it really is an escape for me to genuinely be able to articulate all of the feelings I have never been able to like really express. And some of it can get a bit deep as well. So like, particularly if I post it on this channel, it feels like a bit weird sometimes for me, just because I always try and keep it like relatively optimistic and stuff. So it's just like posting like shit about like my dead dad, like, you know, like just feels weird. But I feel like I need to, I feel like I just need to do it. I just need to do it. I really do just need to do it. I just need to do it. I just need to do it. First bit is gonna pour out. Oh, so good. This is the coffee I'm using today, by the way. This isn't sponsored by M&S. I just really enjoy it. I also bought this creme brulee one from TK Maxx, which actually smells like fucking creme brulee. That is actually... What the fuck? Wait, hold on, wait. That's wild. That actually smells so much like creme brulee. I haven't had it yet, but I need to. Alright, she ready. Now let's put some honey in there as well. Like maybe 2 tablespoons. Not tablespoons, teaspoons. Look at that. Beautiful. And give it a little stir. Ta-da. Cheers. Yeah, I think I'm really just trying to unlearn all of the habits that I've like done before, and I've seen it happen live, that it's like, you know, my perfectionism and my need for clarity and my need for certainty and like fear of the unknown and stuff like that. Me actually like sticking to all of them has always caused things to never progress, ever. It never has. It just builds more fear in me. So I think I just need to just actively speak it into me and recondition myself into just being like, listen, nothing on this earth is that deep, particularly when you're making things that are coming purely from a good purpose. Nothing is that deep that your action to do it and to share it and just do something about it is going to make you regret it that bad. Nothing in this earth is going to be that deep that I'm going to be looking back at this in 20 years time that it's like, fuck man, ugh, I really shouldn't have posted that poetry on the internet, that was so embarrassing. And it's like, bitch, shut up. Actually, shut up. You're just trying to do something with your life. And the internet has a really, really good way of making people feel really shitty for just wanting to try to do things. And guess what? That's not fucking welcome here. Because I'm gonna try every single little thing and just run with it. Because you know what? I'm sick of constantly going in these loops. I'm always doing these loops, always. And I'm just like, I'm sick of just, you know, always looking back at myself and be like, oh my god, why didn't I just like stick with it? Why did I have to like give up on it? And I'm just like, still a bit too hot to drink, but. So yeah, honestly, I'm just trying to be very, very just gentle with myself and just be patient with myself. That it's like, anytime I scurry off somewhere, I'm just like, it's cool. Hey, all good. Let's just come back in and bring our focus back to this. Because I am trying to figure out my fucking future. The thing I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Obviously, like, this shit is scary. This shit is scary. It's a big commitment. And I'm trying to figure it out at the ripe age of 22. That's normal. I'm still trying to learn the world and learn how to function and learn myself and understand why I feel certain things. So this process is going to take a while, and that's fine. I wish I could believe that a lot more when I say that. But that's the thing. Say the things that you don't believe until you finally believe it. Affirmations and stuff, you know? I just need to do it. So, you know what? I was actually thinking about it the other day. I had the same thing that it's like, you know what? I just need to post a poetry video. So I literally recorded a video of myself looking out the window. And I think I'm just going to choose one of my poems and put it as like a lyric thing to come up on screen, and I'm gonna share it. Ha! Scary, man! It's scary! Ooh! I think this video is already getting really long, so I'm gonna pause it there. But I said basically everything I wanted to say. It's gonna be a long journey, mental journey. I don't think it will be that much of like a physical journey really, but mentally I know we're gonna be going through a bit of a roller coaster. So that's fine. If you need a reminder, give yourself a bit of grace. For learning how to function in this world for the first time. For learning how to function in the situation that you're in for the first time. To try and make sense of the world in the context and the situation that you're in right now. To make an understanding of the world based on your context of your life right now. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. If you see yourself steering off the path, that's fine. Bring it right back in. The path is always going to be there. It's always going to be there for you to come back to. So give yourself time. Let yourself have lazy days too. Let yourself have days where you just don't do anything. Let yourself have days where you're just like fully deep thinking into everything. It's fine. Listen, you're chilling. Path will always going to be there for you. Whatever decision you make, the path is always going to be there for you. So be stressed out. Be overwhelmed. Be the happiest you've ever been in your life. Be all over the place. Be depressed as fuck. Be spontaneous. Be destructive. Be free-spirited. Be all of it. Let yourself go through all of it. Because the path is always going to be there. You just remind yourself, I'm learning to be a human being for the first time. In these specific circumstances in my life. Give yourself grace. Alright? Well, now that my coffee has cooled down now, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. So, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!